Disclaimer: this video is for educational and entertainment purposes only. It does not constitute financial advice. We are not registered financial advisors. When it comes to dividend ETFs that focus on US dividend stocks, one of the most commonly ETFs that comes up, or one of the most popular ETFs of all time in this category, is typically SCHD. Right, it has a pretty much a cult following, if you will, and just to prove it to you, I even asked the AI most popular dividend ETF in the US, and the first one that came up in the list here was the Schwab US Dividend Equity ETF, or SCHD. So why is this so popular? What is SCHD? Well, SCHD is a low-cost dividend-oriented ETF that holds approximately 100 high quality dividend stocks in the US. It actually tracks an index called the Dow Jones US Dividend 100 index. And as you can see in the highlights here, I'm on the main page. It tracks an index focused on the quality and sustainability of dividends. So when people talk about, dividend quality, dividend sustainability, and also growing dividends over time, that's what we're talking about, right? The quality and sustainability. So these are typically lower volatility stocks that have profitability, that have a high track record of long time profitability, because we know that dividends are essentially profits, right? So this is an ETF where sometimes people go to when they want a little bit more value, a little bit more stability, but they want a little bit of a yield. They want some cash flow. We know that right now. I'm filming this on March 19th, 2026. There is a little bit of instability, or uncertainty is the word really that's going on in general terms in the stock market. So when there's a flight to safety, flight to value, sometimes these types of ETFs get a lot of inflows because they're more a little bit more stable compared to the overall market, like the S&P 500, because they focus really on quality, more boring quality dividend stocks. So this ETF in particular has been around for quite a long time. It's very, very popular, over 80 billion in assets, right? Very low management fee total expense ratio. Again, it follows this index. But if we look at the yield is typically in the 3% range, right? We see that here as of the dates here. It's typically in the 3% range. So what if you're an income-oriented investor that really likes these high quality, more stable dividend stocks, but you want a little bit more yield? 3% is not really enough for you. Well, now we have a solution. So the YieldMax US Stocks Target Double Distribution ETF, if you're a fan of SCHD, and because you don't want to pick your own dividend stocks, but you would prefer maybe a little bit more yield, say approximately double or maybe 6% yield, something like that. Well, this ETF could be a great fit for your portfolio. The stock symbol is very easy to remember. DDDD, right? For dividends, lots of dividends, double distribution dividend. I don't know exactly what it stands for, but I'm assuming here they're really putting an emphasis on the word dividend here. So this ETF could be very interesting for you because it's literally been designed for people who are SCHD fans, for example, that want a little bit more yield. If we actually look at why choose this fund, I'm on their website here, designed to potentially deliver approximately double the annualized distribution yield of the Schwab US Dividend Equity ETF, or SCHD, right? And as we know, SCHD, if you're building an ETF on top of or that has the same exposure, right, you're looking at a core allocation to dividend paying companies screened for financial strength via the index that we discussed, right? Upside participation seeks SCHD's capital appreciation through its core equity exposure. So if we scroll down and look at the fund overview, we'll get a little bit more of a sense of how this ETF works. How is it able to provide approximately double the yield of the very popular SCHD? Right, so right here in the fund overview, we have a description of how it works. So the YieldMax US Stocks Target Double Distribution ETF, or DDDD, combines a passive dividend equity exposure through long positions in the constituents of SCHD, or in the stocks inside SCHD, which focuses on, which tracks that index, right? High quality US companies with strong fundamentals, consistent dividend history. And here's what makes this, sets this one apart here on how it works, how they actually accomplish the goal of getting approximately double the distribution yield with an actively managed options overlay that sells options on a select subset of the SCHD holdings, including SCHD itself and its largest constituents, seeking to generate premium income. So they are writing call options on either SCHD itself or the stocks inside SCHD. And here's what's a little bit different compared to maybe other or more of the classic YieldMax strategies, which do, you know, a high level of covered calls where you're getting lots of option premium, but you're giving up quite a bit of upside. This one is a bit different because they're really trying not to give up too much upside, or as little upside as possible of SCHD. So here it is, the important part. The strategy primarily employs credit spreads, right? Credit spreads. So, and of course, with the flexibility to employ other option strategies like for diagonal spreads and calendar spreads, callers, cash secured puts to capitalize on market volatility. So the objective of this ETF, what is the goal here? It's to see current income targeting double the distribution yield of SCHD. So SCHD has a quarterly distribution. I confirmed with YieldMax. This ETF is also going to have a quarterly distribution to really be in sync with SCHD, right? So if we scroll down to the details now, you have the gross expense ratio pretty much in line with the many other YieldMax ETFs at 99 basis points. So this is relatively new. It's a new ETF. The first distribution has not been declared, but I definitely can confirm that it's going to be quarterly distributions, just like SCHD. And if we look at the holdings, you see that this ETF literally holds the biggest position is SCHD itself, with other single stocks as well, which are in SCHD, right? So it's really designed to track SCHD's performance. And obviously, if you're investing in quadruple D or DDDD, you're really going to pretty much believe in SCHD, be a fan of SCHD, but you're desiring a little bit more income via those covered call strategies, or those callers or those credit spreads rather, where they're generating additional premiums. But because SCHD's yield is approximately 3% and DDDD is trying to target double that, they're essentially, all they need to do is really generate an additional 3% approximately a year. And we know that that's actually fairly easy to do with all the tools that YieldMax has, or all the options tools that they have, and their options experts. So to generate a 3% yield extra a year, it simply means that they don't have to give up too much upside of SCHD's stock price, if you will. So you're gonna participate, how could I say this, more in SCHD's upside than maybe the more classic YieldMax ETFs, like the single stock option premiums, where you could see these 20, 30, 40 plus yields. This is only 3% extra yield. So obviously they don't have to do too much covered calls to generate that. So you're going to capture a lot of the upside of SCHD as well. So this is a very interesting ETF, everyone. If you're a fan of SCHD, you really like those quality dividend stocks, but you need a little bit more yield, but a modest amount of yield, about 6% instead of 3%. And that could, pretty much easily be done without sacrificing too much upside. So, we don't have that much data. Obviously, it would be great to compare the total return of SCHD and DDDD, but it's a brand new ETF. So I'm assuming after 6 months, a year, we'll have more and more data. But, by investing in this ETF, you're pretty much investing in SCHD in a way. You're just getting a little bit more distribution income. You're getting approximately double the yield. So it's a very interesting concept. If you're a fan of more lower volatility stocks, dividend stocks, for example, if we do SCHD versus the S&P 500, right, versus VU, which is also very popular. This is where you could see the breakdown now. So let's take a look at what SCHD focuses on, because by investing in DDDD, you're essentially, it's kind of like an indirect investment in SCHD or the stocks inside of SCHD. So let's take a quick moment to look at that. If we click on the portfolio, you'll see obviously the top stocks here. You'll notice that typically if you look at the S&P 500 or the NASDAQ 100, what are the top stocks? The Magnificent Seven. But the top stocks in SCHD are more, more heavy on energy, like ConocoPhillips and Chevron, and communications like Verizon, and they really, Coca-Cola's here, right? They really focus more on the quality, on the dividend stocks. If you actually look at the sectors, this is where you'll really see a difference between SCHD and the S&P 500, for example. Right, the top sectors in SCHD are not technology, it's energy, consumer staples, right? Consumer staples are things like Walmart, right? Things that are like Home Depot, like the things that are much more stable, Costco, things like that. Healthcare is big here in terms of sector, industrials, financials, and you see that there is some tech, but it's much lower than your classic S&P 500. It's 8%. Whereas if we look at the sector breakdown of VU, for example, the portfolio composition, you'll see that information technology is about a third of the portfolio, and it has much less in energy, for example, right, or healthcare. So you're really getting the more blue chip quality, more stable, I hate to say it, but more boring stocks. That's the whole point of SCHD, right? Getting those quality dividend stocks versus an S&P 500 where the technology stocks make up the most of it. So if there's a lot of uncertainty in a market, there's a volatile market, the technology stocks and the more volatile stocks tend to get hit more harder. And, if we do SCHD versus VU in terms of total returns, everyone, we see that VU is outperforming since 2011 SCHD, but a lot of that performance has come from stocks, from like Nvidia and Tesla. But what's very interesting, I just changed the start date from since the inception of SCHD, the common inception. If we change the start date from January 1st, 2025 until now, so if you do 1 year approximately, a little over 1 year instead, you'll see something interesting. You'll see that SCHD during this time frame, you see the dates at the top, is outperforming VU, and you could clearly see that it's really what's been happening lately, where the technology stocks and the more volatile stocks have been taking a big hit lately. You could see the VU in blue, it's kind of going, went up really hard in the last year, but in the last couple of months, with the market volatility, it's been going down. And you see the opposite has been happening with SCHD. People are there's this whole rotation into value trade that's been going on in the last couple of months, and you see SCHD has been going up. And as people have been piling in their money in there. So in times of uncertainty, in times of market volatility, something like an SCHD could give you a smoother ride. You're instead of having something like the S&P 500, the whole stock market, you're really focusing on the more boring, lower volatility stocks that have dividends, which automatically means those companies are profitable, right? Because dividends are literally profits from a company being given out to you. So I just wanted to show you that. I thought it would be very interesting. So, this could be SCHD could be a good fit in your portfolio if you want a little bit more stability, if you're a dividend investor. But the main problem is that the yield is relatively low. It's only 3%, 3.5%. And if you're an income-oriented investor, you want a little bit more than that. Well, now we have this ETF from YieldMax. I have to give kudos to YieldMax. This is a pretty good idea, and it is very different. YieldMax does have a reputation, just like the name says. It's called YieldMax for a reason, right? To write quite a lot of covered calls on their other single ticker solutions example. But this one's a bit different. This is in a different category on its own. So it's cool that my opinion here, that they're launching different strategies. And I really like the modesty of the target yield here. They're only targeting basically 3% more, or double approximate target of SCHD. And they're actually holding SCHD itself, right? And the stocks inside of SCHD. So my personal opinion here, I expect that DDDD will follow what SCHD does, but you're getting additional income. You're getting approximately double the yield, which could make a big difference in your 401k, for example. If you're a retiree and you really like the stability of these dividend stocks, well, DDDD is a cool option to consider for your portfolio. You could even use it in conjunction with SCHD, right? You could do like a half-half approach. So this is very, very interesting ETF from YieldMax. We'll see how everything goes. Unfortunately, we don't have the first distribution because it's a brand new ETF, but obviously they are targeting approximately double the distribution yield of SCHD. So we could expect something in the 6% range, paid quarterly, just like SCHD. So they're really trying to line it up with SCHD. So I thought that was very, very interesting ETF here. Let me know what you guys think of this. If you have any questions, thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Hit that like button. And again, let me know if you have any questions, because, if there's a lot of questions, maybe I could get a portfolio manager from YieldMax to discuss exactly, or the details on how this ETF works. But I think this is an interesting one to consider for maybe retirees who really like the stability of SCHD, but desire a little bit more yield. So thanks so much for watching, everyone. Take care, stay safe, stay passive, stay honorable, and see you next time.